Welcome to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is the home of my family and has some of the best and most vibrant foods in the world. From Dai Pai Dongs to dim sum and roasted meats to sizzling buns. I've always felt connected to my heritage and my culinary journey. What better place to bring some of my good friends as we cook, meet people, and have a laugh in the city that made me fall in love with food. Welcome to my Hong Kong kitchen! I've arranged to meet my next guest here in West Kowloon Park, mainly because of the beautiful view. This guy is a chef, restaurateur, and an old friend who steals all my recipes. Well, at least for the last 10 years. It's Simon Rimmer. I thought this would be a nice place for you to start.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Very.
Welcome to Hong Kong.
You know, I've not been for 25 years, and I'm trying to recap what I know. And do you know what? I can't remember any of it.
Got the pints here.
I got you a beer. Cheers, mate.
I was going to get them in.
It's a nice beer. Refreshing.
Well, that is good, isn't it?
I feel so excited to be back. I remember when I first came here, it was the first time I'd been to Southeast Asia, and culturally, I had no idea what was going on. I think the fact that because your local knowledge is so invaluable, I'm going to discover things that if I came on my own, I'm never going to stumble across.
Hong Kong's kind of like a second home to me. I want to take you to some more local places. You'll maybe see a different side of Hong Kong as well.
I love that juxtaposition of cultures.
That's what I love about Hong Kong. You know, and I also love that we can be sitting here overlooking the harbour in so many different parts of Hong Kong and be drinking a craft beer.
This is local.
It is a local beer. I know the guys, and I'm going to take you to the brewery. And it's actually on the 11th floor of a industrial building on the south side of the island. Black Kite Brewery is run by Tom and head brewer Eric. They're revolutionising Hong Kong beer with amazing local tastes and flavours.
Ah,
hey,
man, how you
welcome to
doing?
Black
Good
Kite.
to meet you.
How
How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Eric.
Pleasure. Eric, lovely to see you.
Please take a seat.
How did you get these in here?
Oh, man. It was a nightmare. We actually had to put them in the lift. So, like,
These fit in the lift?
yeah, just pushing them into
I
the...
mean, I barely fit in the lift.
I know, right?
But the whole thing, you know, when you're conceptualising something, how does it work? You know, how does your menu process happen?
Well, the creative process can come from all over the place.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just what's hot globally, and we'll try and make that. Other times, we're walking around Hong Kong, we'll find some food. So Eric's doing this really interesting series called the 7 Essentials.
7 Essentials?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Eric?
So 7 Essentials is a thing in Hong Kong where there are 7 essentials in a household, like back in the
And this is
1800s.
essential, like, pantry ingredients?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 7 essentials include firewood, rice, oil, salt, sauce, vinegar, and tea. So 7.
Jeremy's now sitting there pretending he knew that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I would have put any of them in my 7. No,
Yeah.
no, rice for sure.
Rice for sure.
Oil,
sure, yeah.
oil.
Yeah, yeah.
But the other ones, I wouldn't have guessed.
No.
Let's try them. Let's
Yeah.
try 'em.
Absolutely. So,
But
Yeah,
this is...
Scallion pancake.
yeah.
Yeah.
I literally had one of those last night.
Nice.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite things to eat. I'm not sure about drinking it.
Well, give it a go, please.
Okay.
I think this is my favorite beer in Black Kite right now. Personally, I love Mapo Tofu.
Smells like a Chinese kitchen. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It started out weird. When I was making it, I felt weird as well.
The more I taste it, the more I like it. The first taste, I felt like I was drinking a sauce rather than a beer. But the more and more, there's something really nice about the viscosity
It's a
of
bit
it.
velvety, but what's next?
I'd love to give you one of our ciders. And on cider, we've got a yuzu flavour, so that's a Japanese citrus fruit.
That's terrifyingly delicious to drink, isn't
Good.
it?
This is really delicious. This is
Thanks, guys.
because the yuzu hits you.
Yeah.
It kind of like lingers, goes away a little bit, comes back a bit
yeah.
sweeter.
Yeah.
It's like a sort of sweet and sour journey.
It feels like a great thing to have with food.
Like a steamed fish with some black bean or something. That would work.
Nice.
Poetry.
I think there's something really lovely about this. It's actually, the more and more I think about it, the more I think it's absolutely superb.
It's either that or we're just getting really drunk.
Whoever told you I love you, Jeremy?
I love you too, Simon. Although that might be the drink talking. So what better time than to prepare something to soak up that alcohol? This is my deep fried prawn toast. After sort of starting you off on beer, I feel like we need to sort of have something to just mop it all up a bit.
You mean the kind of thing that you'd have on the way home from the pub at night?
Yeah.
Bear in mind that we went drinking first thing in the morning.
Exactly, yeah. This is great for beer munchies. I think we're going to go for a prawn toast.
Lovely.
Crowd pleaser. But we're making a prawn toast sandwich.
OK.
I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to cut the crusts off. We're going to go for Hong Kong style. And the rest, I'm going to make you do, because you usually make me do all the work.
Do you know what I'm excited by? Because I've never used a cleaver before.
Because you're sort of a 20-centimetre Western chef knife, really, aren't you?
Yeah. And it's just a fine chop.
Yeah, finely chopped.
It's kind of like the SUV of knives, isn't it? Where it's like, you know, I'm used to driving a normal saloon knife. And this is like a higher position.
This is the family car. The family car.
Yeah.
And then some spring onion, finely chopped as well. Yeah. Garlic.
Yeah.
Bash and peel. But if you come close enough to the board, with the knife pointing away from you, give it a good bash.
Oh, that's sexy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it?
There's something spanky about that, Jeremy Pan.
You get to finely chop garlic much quicker that way. Don't make me blush. Prawns are also quite fun. What we do is we kind of line them up a few at a time. So one at a time in the middle. Bash, push it away.
So what we're trying to do is get that whole kind of like, it was like a fish paste, like as if you're doing a Thai fish cake kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I would normally do in a food processor.
Yeah, but I don't quite. What I don't like about using a food processor for things like this is that it gets really dirty and sticky, and it's really difficult to clean.
Yeah.
So if you've got a knife like this,
it's good.
So much easier.
That's quite amazing.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense. I might be
got a bit of prawn in my eye. That all goes into there.
And then same thing?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Easy cleaning as well. Yeah. We put a little bit of egg white in.
So, I mean, this is a traditional topping. You know, this is the topping you would do if we were going to do this in a normal way.
Yes, exactly, yeah. So this really is the type of thing that I used to sort of conjure up after a night out with my friends, you know. So you do have to be generous with this, because you want to be able to see the layer. Of course, we'll cut into it.
I love the idea of this.
Never has a beer snack had so much attention. So we're going to fry this for about 10 minutes.
OK.
You know. All right, so here it goes.
How hot's the oil?
I've got on a high heat to start so that it gets an initial sizzle.
Yeah.
But then turn it straight down to a low heat.
So because of that, you've got a heavy wok. I guess that you need that so that...
You want to retain the heat.
Right, OK.
And you want it to be a nice even heat, you know, and we're cooking it for a good amount of time because I put quite a lot of prawn mix in there.
Yeah. I've got some cider.
Nice. Where did you sneak those? That's perfect. That's perfect.
All right, we'll have a little sip
yeah,
of
we'll
that
try them together.
Oh, that is good.
Okay.
This is going to be epic.
I know.
I am loving this.
Welcome to Hong Kong, Simon. You may not make it past your first day, but...
You know, I've had beer, cider, and now I'm having a really, really deep-fried sandwich. Is the rest of my day a lie down?
Well, no, I'm going to take you for some exercise, don't worry. Look at that. Bit of social media ASMR for you.
Isn't it?
Oh, that was satisfying. All I need to do now is chop it into quarters before I cover it in sesame seeds. Whoa.
It's very, very lovely.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, it
isn't
is.
A little dip of your mixed sesame seeds.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
That is obscene, but in a really, really good way.
Well, I'm glad I brought you over here to deep fry stuff.
Is it all if I double dip? We are.
Yeah, please. That is good.
It's been a very good start to my trip. Very good start to my trip. Can I have a lie down now, please?
Sure. What a great way to end day one. A cider and my deep fried prawn toast. But I hope Simon's still hungry because there's more to come. So, after a first day of beers and fried food, I thought it was time to show Simon the real Hong Kong. I love this part of Hong Kong.
Same.
It's one of the very few places that are still probably not dissimilar to when you came last time.
This is how I remember it. It feels very, very Hong Kong, very Chinese.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But we're actually in Duck Got, which is North Point, quite close to Central on Hong Kong Island, and it hasn't really changed much at all, you know?
It feels that it's only full of locals. We really stand out. I really stand out.
Yeah, I blend in a little bit more, but like when they hear me talk Chinese, then I don't.
So why we're here?
I'm going to take you to a noodle maker, and it's a local noodle supplier. All they do is make noodles and sell eggs.
Perfect. And old, traditional.
Yeah, they've been there for like 85 years.
Wow.
And they're still using the same machines as they used
Wow.
from day one. I'm excited by this. I'm excited to show you. I'm excited to see it.
Wow, brilliant.
Noodles are a staple for all Hong Kongers, and what better experience for Simon than to make them by hand himself?
Ah, Jeremy, this is amazing.
I know.
Look at these.
I love how people take so much care over all their produce and, you know, how they carefully pick which eggs they want, you know? When does that ever happen?
Oh, my
Hi, hello.
你好，你好，叔叔。
Hi, how are you?
我哋要買啲麵啊！
係好啊，好啊，多謝你。我哋做緊未？做緊。
我嚟睇你啊！
好。
The machinery is amazing. I mean, they're kind of not dissimilar to a pasta maker.
It's not. No, it's like a very large pasta maker that
Yeah.
it looks more like a very old tractor. 第一次啊！
第一呢個我哋叫呢個叫大碌機。開始嘅時候咧，就要捲到一。
Yeah, so like a pasta machine, they've done the first press. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They put it through the first press twice, so that it's got a smoother finish.
I love this.
Yeah, I do too.
There's something both beautiful and relaxing about it.
But making the dough is the easy part. The real art lies in laying the noodles out. It looks simple, but it takes years to master. That is so precise. That is... It's pure joy, isn't it? So after watching the master, I think it's time for me and Simon to have a go. Can't be that hard, can it?
係啊。
Yeah.
係。
Okay, go on. You can do this. You can do this. I'm rooting for you, Simon. You can do it.
嗱呢度，撈。
No.
嗱，
Grab it all.
係嗱，冇擺落手度。
I don't know why I can't do it. Jeremy, you have a go.
Okay, I'm gonna see how.
Here we go.
Let the master show him how it's done. Whew. Okay. What? Yeah.
係啦，就咁得啦，立晒佢隻手，係你一隻手，呢手。
This really has us tied up in knots.
你呢度用錯力。
Oh no, that was terrible. That was terrible. Okay, it's much harder than it looked. Simon, let's have one last go together. We can do this.
Okay, last one.
Yeah, last
Last
one.
one.
Okay.
This is the one, Jeremy. This is the one.
你呢個咁樣，係擺喺度，擺喺台面。算啦，呢個可以啦，差唔多啦。
Yeah, very good. Very good. I think yours is better than mine.
Yeah. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
多謝晒，
amazing.
多謝晒，多謝晒，多謝晒。我哋可唔可以買啊？
唔可以買，因為你做得太差啦。
What?
I asked him if we could buy them.
Yeah.
And he said, no, you can't buy them because you did it so badly.
I'm ashamed.
All right,
But he's right.
Let's just put our heads in our hands and walk out.
Move quietly out of the shop. I feel like we've achieved something there. And also that I understand a bit more about Hong Kong culture. Thank you so much for taking me.
Oh, I enjoyed every moment. Just as
And
much
do you
as
know what we need now?
A beer.
Yeah.
After 2 great days, it looks like Simon's finally brought the British weather with him. And so I'm going to make something quite hearty with those noodles. I'm going to make my sizzling beef noodles. And it all starts with, of course, ginger and spring onion. I'm going to finely matchstick my ginger. And you don't need a lot of ingredients for this because if you've got good quality beef, and I'm using beef fillet here, that's going to drive it. And those noodles we've seen handmade, I picked up a few. This dish is just going to look delicious and taste even better. Now, these guys are garlic shoots. I love them because they've got a slight garlicky flavour to them, but they've got the texture of a green bean. If you can't find them, you can just swap them out with some green beans. I'm going to blanch these. Just boiling hot water for at least a minute. Everything for this dish is being cooked in this clay pot. Keep it a one-pot wonder. So you just, a quick blanch just brings out this sort of raw, sort of over-garlicky flavour of these. And then I just pop them into a bowl of ice-cold water to cool them down, stop them from cooking. Whilst they're cooling down, I can marinate the beef. Just gonna slice into sort of 2 to 3 mil thick pieces. You can use any quick cook steak for this. And then once you've sliced your pieces, give them a bash. And that'll just help to tenderize the meat even more. Quite quickly, you're onto the marinade. I've got some salt, sugar, a bit of sesame oil, a bit of 5 spice, and some Shaoxing rice wine. And that rice wine is gonna sit into the meat and tenderize it even more, but also add a sort of slight sweet, savory aroma to the dish. Get all that flavor into the meat. And then I've got a small amount of corn flour, corn starch, and that'll just help the meat brown very quickly on a high heat in the clay pot. Now, this is the type of dish that you could just cook straight away, but the longer you leave the meat to marinate, the more tender it's going to become and the more flavoursome it will become. Onto the sauce. The classic Hong Kong way of flavouring beef is a base of oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is definitely one of the essential ingredients of Chinese cooking. Dark soy for a bit of colour. You want that caramelised colour around the beef. Some sugar to add to that caramelisation. And then some light soy sauce for saltiness. Light soy is essentially like Chinese salt. I'm gonna add chicken stock to this, but I'm not gonna pour it into the sauce because I wanna keep that for when the heat is right and ready. So I'm kind of setting up my ingredients here in a bit of a table-sized wok clock. I've got these beautiful noodles from the noodle factory, which we're gonna pop in last. They're fresh. These are the ones that we made. Make sure it's on a high heat, smoking hot, and my ginger and spring onion goes in first. Whoa, never lose your sizzle. Quick stir fry through, and then push that ginger and spring onion to the back to allow space for your beef. That's smoking hot, that oil. So I'm just gonna lay my beef into the hot oil. You don't wanna move this around too much. I'm just gonna press it down to make sure that each piece of beef is getting a good bit of sear. And I'm bringing that ginger and spring onion over the top so it doesn't burn. Give it about a minute or so before we start to compile or add more ingredients to this dish. There's something about clay pot cooking that sort of creates this almost more natural, smoky flavour to a dish rather than stir-frying it. The main reason why I like to cook this in a clay pot is because the thickness of the walls of the clay pot really retain as much heat as they can for a long time. And so when this dish is finished and I serve it up, it'll be bubbling for at least another 5 minutes. Now that I can see that really sizzling away, I'm just gonna add my blanched greens to that. But again, I'm not moving the beef around at all at this stage. These noodles, they just bring back memories. Happy memories. The sauce, whilst it's still on a high heat and bubbling up, you just go all the way through. Give that a stir. Ooh, look at this. Great colour from that dark soy. Just let that caramelise a little before you add your chicken stock. Now, if you're cooking this dish without any noodles, without any starch, you probably need about 1/4 to half the amount of chicken stock. But I've got my noodles here, and I want those noodles to kind of soak up all the flavour of the sauce. So I'm adding a bit more stock than I would otherwise. Chicken stock in. Whilst that's coming up to boil, it's not only nice to cook something that is so fresh, and I know it's made just down the road. It's really comforting to know that we've kind of made these ourselves. You know, me and Simon, we had a great time doing that. We learned something new. As they're so fresh, they won't need long at all. Just gonna place them straight into the clay pot whilst that sauce is vigorously boiling away. And then I've got my egg yolk. I'm just gonna pop over the noodles like so. And that dish is ready because you don't want to overcook the beef. Just go careful because that clay pot will be steaming hot. Simple as that. You want to eat this whilst it's piping hot. Get into that yolk, mix that all together. Look at those noodles. I do think that I've done a good job of respecting those noodles that were so beautifully and carefully made. Oh. I'm glad I'm not cooking this with Simon, because this is all for me. While I'm enjoying these sizzling beef noodles, I hope Simon's prepared for what else I have in store. Trip down memory lane. Next, I want to take Simon for a barbecue. Traditionally in Hong Kong, we buy the food and the tools from the local shops, just like this one.
Is this the whole shop? It's just for one-stop barbecue, fundamentally?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Because there's loads of barbecue pits around here, so people just come, pick up stuff they need. And you see we've got all the marinated meats here, all the chicken wings and different flavours, depending on what you want, yeah?
You know what's nice about it, though? It feels that this is a shop where things are made. It doesn't feel like you're in a supermarket and it's like, you know, somebody else's product.
No, it is. It's an independent barbecue shop. They marinate it for you to come, or us to come and pick it up.
Yeah, man, I like it a lot.
I mean, it's fun, isn't it?
But we don't need any sauce marinades. You're...
No, I've got you a special marinade.
OK, mate. Are we paying for any of this?
No, I've got an account.
I'm really looking forward to this, but where's the barbecue place?
Not too far. It's a few miles away. Far enough that we need to take bikes.
Like cycling bikes?
Cycling bikes. Morning, leho. I'm going. OK, I'm going. How big's your head, Simon?
I hope my knees can take it, Jay.
We'll ride to destiny. All right, go on then.
Wait for me, Jay!
All right. Yeah. All right, Simon. Starts to get a bit more rural down here.
Right, oh, I like it. So the barbecue place we're going to, is that quite a common occurrence across Hong Kong, the public barbecues?
They're everywhere, which is why I wanted to show you, because anywhere there's a good view, there's barbecue pits, public access barbecue pits.
Yeah.
And I used to come to this one all the time with my dad. Every time we came to Hong Kong, we set up here and cooked a treat.
don't know what I was expecting, but this is great.
Well, you just don't think about it for Hong Kong, but this is really special, and we're here now.
So were you near here as a kid?
Look, you see those buildings just peeking out from the in between the mountains there?
Yeah.
That's where we lived.
OK.
So that's my parents lived there when for about 15, 20 years when I was sort of 12 years onwards. Yeah. But yeah, it's just beautiful around here. You know, you could see the mountains on one side and the sea on the other.
What's not to like?
Yeah.
Good fire now.
So after preparing the barbecue and getting my meats ready, it's time to patiently wait for our food to cook. So I've got a marinade actually that we'll use in a second. It's not really a marinade. We can just brush it on as and when we're ready.
What is it? What's in it?
This is Uncle Jangga's secret ultimate barbecue marinade.
OK.
You not heard of that?
It just rings a bell. So what's in it, sort of?
Ginger, garlic, spring onion, coriander.
OK.
Light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, sesame oil, hoisin sauce, a bit of mustard. If you want, a bit of tomato paste in there.
Nice.
He's never actually told me what goes into it, but I've kind of made up my version of his.
Yeah.
Because us Pangs were quite competitive like that.
These are not far off, you know, fella.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
How good is that?
so good. That marinade's delicious. Just the right amount of heat in that.
Yeah? So after some prawns and peppers, it was time for my ultimate scallops and my father's favourite pork jowl. Here you go, have another scallop, mate.
Oh, nice one. These are amazing. So who would you like to bring here, right? Anyone, live or dead. You can bring them and share this experience.
Live or dead, yeah. I mean, I'd bring my dad back in a flash.
You know what, I'd join you on that one with my dad.
Yeah. For me and my family, every time we came back to Hong Kong, we went on a bike ride and had a barbecue. So bringing Simon here is really important to me, and he would have loved this pork jowl. This is his happy place, you know?
Mm-hmm. That is the best thing you've cooked today. That is off the scale. So good.
We'd be proud of this one.
Rightly so. It's nice you open up sharing that with me. It's a shame you burnt the peppers at the same time, though, isn't it?
Hey, look, I'll just turn around for the camera. No one will notice.
Yeah, there's nothing to see here.
There we go. Look, they're perfectly cooked on the other side.
There you go. Yeah.
After a wonderful day bike riding and barbecuing, it's time for me to have something else nostalgic. An amazing dish that I just have to share with Simon. I want to sort of take you for something quite warming.
OK, which is
It's
what?
a little snack called tofu fa. It's tofu dessert.
Right,
and you
okay.
either have it hot or cold, but we'll get the hot one to warm us up a little bit.
All right.
I love it. I want to see if you like it. Yeah. Tofu fa is a strained tofu milk, which is brought to the boil until it gelatinizes like a custard, served with ginger and sugar, and it's an absolutely delicious dish to try. It's really silken smooth.
Well, that's delicious.
It is, isn't it? I'm glad he likes that. What it does is it kind of warms the back of your throat, and then you just feel it slowly glide, and just it's kind of like it really is a warm hug of your insides.
There's something that makes me feel like I'm a kid again.
You're getting the nostalgia without having even tasted it before. But no, I agree with you. It's sort of, it's just very, very welcoming. So what better way to finish off a food tour than to visit an auntie and uncle's Hong Kong kitchen? Simon, I hope you're ready for the chaos. Simon.
Thank you so much for inviting us in.
OK.
Straight into the kitchen.
See, that's what I like. Oh, this looks amazing.
Yu Tonga.
係啊，係。
Doing a fish soup
OK.
for us, and with a stir-fried cured ham and cured sausage with green beans. Or This is like the classic Chinese sausage.
Yeah.
I'd say it's like a sweet. It's like a sweet chorizo. 我哋可以幫你手啊？
唔使，一陣再嚟啦。
佢好快啊！
好快啊！一陣再嚟。
I said I've offered you help,
等
Simon.
我蒸熟咗佢先。
He said no.
Probably wise. You've known me a long time.
I said you're a very good chef. I don't think he believes me.
Yeah, I think you've probably kind of stitched me up there. You've probably gone, listen, whatever you do, don't let him cook.
cook, yeah.
I know what he's like. Fair enough. Is it common for most people in Hong Kong, do you think, to have those basic cooking skills?
That's certainly for the older generation, but I think less so for the younger generation. I'm a bit strange in that sense, that I took a lot from my dad cooking. Well, being me, I couldn't resist trying to sneak my way into the front of the wok. 你要我住啊？
冇問題啊！
嗰啲咧？
嗰啲就我住，我可以做第二樣嘢㗎。
Okay, I'm bossing him around now.
唔使。
I'm not too sure Uncle likes being bossed about in his own kitchen. I think we got the message.
We need to get out, is that what you're saying?
Look, I think we just let him, you know.
We need to get out.
好，試下先。
I did love watching that. I just thought it was really lovely. I think watching someone's methodology, and yeah, you've always said to me, you know, a lot of kind of like Chinese cooking is about the advanced prep. Do you feel guilty now, though, sitting here while someone else is cooking for us? I do.
I feel more guilty that I tried to cook.
Yeah.
呢個係臘味炒荷蘭豆。
Oh, nice. Look at that.
呢個係菜椒炒豬肉。
Okay, so it's just a very simple stir-fried veg and pork. Again, it's very sort of simple home cooking, yeah, but it's very, very veg heavy, which is what I like about it, you know.
It's very sweet.
It is very sweet, isn't it?
Ah.
Yeah. But it kind of works.
Yeah, it does.
And the fat that goes into the stir-fry as well from the pork.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
So that's more salty, isn't it? So that was superb. That's superb. It's so good.
With these simple dried ingredients, they don't put any seasoning into the stir-fry at all because the seasoning comes from the meat.
Yeah.
And that is why we use those little bits of meat in our stir-fried veg.
This is so good, thank you.
Thank you。
好食啊，好食啊。
Can you find out just whether you passed the test cooking or whether you were an absolute nightmare, as I suspect?
廚房喺入邊喺廚房幫你手，好唔好啊？
好。好。
He said it was good.
好。
It was good.
I don't believe it.
因為佢好熟手
Okay.
啊，即係你平時都有煮餸嘅。
She said we could tell that you do cook once in a while.
Brilliant.
Well, there's nothing quite like being brought back down to earth by a Hong Kong auntie and uncle. Let's hope I can impress Simon more when I cook him my feast later. I've really enjoyed having you here.
I've loved it. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's been brilliant fun.
I really want to cook you a feast, you know, as a treat.
Thank you.
So I'm going to send you off to do something fun.
Okay.
Before you go, though, I got you a little gift.
Sergeant Peppersy. It's something with the Beatles, isn't it?
I think you'll enjoy it. All I can say is just take care.
All right. I'll see you later. Enjoy the cooking.
Take care.
All right, mate.
While Simon's gone, I'm going to get cooking. I've got a trio of tofu, aubergine, this is Chinese aubergine, and some green chilies here. And we're going to stuff them all. And I'm cutting them into sort of 1 centimetre squares. And I'm going to make this with some of my leftover barbecue marinade on the side because not only Simon loved it, I love it too. From here, we want to stuff not just the tofu, but all this veg. The main part of the filling is minced up dace, and it's already pre-minced, so all I have to do is flavour it up in a second. Next, I simply cut holes in my tofu, my aubergine and my peppers, sprinkle them with corn flour so that my stuffing and filling holds. Just give it a little swirl around, make sure that corn flour sits into those little craters there. This is the sort of thing that my dad would always make me do in the kitchen. Now that these are prepared, just gonna make some space and finish the filling off. Some garlic, spring onion, coriander, all finely chopped. I wonder how Simon's getting on out there. Hello?
Hello.
Robin?
Yes.
Hi.
Simon.
Jeremy sent me, and I don't know what. I'm dressed, I'm ready, but I don't know what on earth he's got lined up for me.
I've signed Simon up for some Wing Chun Kung Fu, and it's going to be under the tutelage of Hong Kong's best Master Robin.
Oh, today we will practice Wing Chun together. Yes.
Well, I've never done any form of martial art ever. I box.
Yes.
You know, I do kind of Queensbury-style boxing.
So I think you have a very good timing and rhythm because you're a boxer.
Maybe 30 years ago, maybe. No, not so much.
So this one go first. When it reach to the wrist of the arm at front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How tight is your fist? Your fist seems quite open. It's not clenched, is it?
We call it a hollow fist, as if you are holding a chopstick.
It's funny because when I box, I'll always go back to there to protect the face, and and I instinctively want to do that. So I will go
1. Yes, make sure you
see. I'm doing it again.
It's like 1, 2, 3, go. It's like Master Yoda said.
Yeah.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Yes.
3. Okay, you can try to really punch it. 1. Yes. 2. Good. 3. 4.
So, while Simon's learning how to count, it's time for me to finish off my stuffed veg medley. You can see why my dad got me to do this. You know, it's fun for kids to do, just simple little bits of cooking, get them involved. Cooking these couldn't be easier. You're just gonna pan fry them. Filling side down is best. On a medium heat. I'm gonna start the aubergine first because it's quite thick. Once the fish mix has had 3 or 4 minutes, just turn that over. And if you wanted to swap out the filling for it to be completely vegetarian, you could just mix up some mushrooms and the tofu as the filling itself instead of the fish mix. Beautiful golden brown colour on this. Now, once you've got a nice crisp base underneath, this is a medium-low heat. You want to cook it slowly and crisp up little by little. Hopefully, Simon will enjoy this my way. A little drizzle of the ultimate barbecue marinade. Of course, this isn't a barbecue, but this is our anything sauce. Yum.
Like Bruce Lee said, both do not hit back. So now, because you have a good foundation, so we should work on the red man. Because the red man...
He looks way too tough for me.
Looks like you. You can hit it hard. It's a gift from Jeremy. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jeremy Pang, how dare you make me do this when I could be relaxing with a beer at a bar?
Very good. You are very talented.
OK, what's next?
I'm glad you asked, Simon. I'm going to be cooking my spring onion and ginger crab. But when I was about 15, I cooked this dish for my dad, and that was the first time he ever said, you know what, you can cook that again for me. Ginger, spring onion, bit of red onion. You do need a lot of ginger for this, because it is a ginger and spring onion crab, and this is where the flavour comes from. Searing the ginger and spring onion into the wok gives the sort of essence of both into the oil before you finish the crab. So you just want to separate out the legs. And then these bits inside here, they're called dead man's fingers. Can't eat those. Not that they'll kill you. More so that they're just not very tasty at all. Got my heavy cleaver here, so it's easier to get through. We cook the crab in Chinese tradition from raw. We'll keep it as fresh as possible. And then through the claw, just split that in half. Give it a bash. And that just needs to be cracked open enough so that it's easy to peel open. And when we fry it in its shell, it means that the meat itself will stay as succulent as it can be. All I've got to do now is make up the sauce, which is really quick and easy. So oyster sauce here, rice wine, light soy, some salt. Not too much, because the light soy sauce is salty enough. and some sugar to balance out the saltiness of the oyster sauce and the light soy. Give that a little mix. And then I'm gonna pour some chicken stock into this. The cooking process is gonna be really quick. And I'll show you how they cook it traditionally. We use a little bit of corn flour wrapped around the crab shells. I've got my crab shells. I've left the head with all the brown meat in for later. This cornstarch or corn flour, that goes right over the top. You can put a little pinch of salt in. And then I've got a plate. I'm gonna cover this and give it a shake. I shake it like this rather than sort of massage it in because the crab shell can be quite sharp. And what you get is this sort of creamy texture around the outside of the claws and the shell. And that will help to seal all the moisture into the crab itself in its first fry. And this technique is what we call double cooking. It's a flash fry in some oil. And that deep fry kind of seals everything before I then stir fry it to finish into the sauce. I'm cooking this exactly how they would in the Dai Pai Dongs. The first thing is this pre-fry. So my crab goes into smoking hot oil for an instant seal. Doesn't need long at all on a high heat. About a minute or so is fine. You'll get this light sort of crispiness around the edge of the shells. But what we're doing here is we're sealing all the flavour into the crab itself, as opposed to, let's say, more Western way of pre-boiling your crab, where you lose a lot of the flavour in the boiling water. You can see how quickly that cooks. Your excess oil can just pour straight over the top for another little seal, but mainly to give you space to finish the dish off. In first, mainly to get as much of that flavour of the ginger into the oil as possible. You want to sear this ginger until it's really nice and sort of golden brown. And what that does is it just brings out the sweetness of the ginger, so it's not too hot, doesn't hit the back of your throat so much. Spring onion and red onion, let that sit for about 10 seconds and then give it a quick flick. Next up, the head. The brown meat in that has loads of flavour, but you do need to cook it through well. I'm building heat in my wok first before I then pour all this lovely sauce into it. Once it's smoking hot, that sauce can come in. Bring it to a vigorous boil. The rest is easy. I'm gonna place my pieces of crab into that sauce, and the corn flour that's wrapped around each piece will slowly seep into the sauce and thicken that up. Cover it with a lid.
And now it is like we are making marshmallow. Circle. Stick to my chopstick. Yes. This is a sensitivity training. Actually, it's a very good exercise to keep your mom calm and focused. This training is a bit like meditation, because in meditation, you need to be focused. So focus is also very important in cooking. I think you know it. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Very good. Brilliant.
So, my spring onion and ginger crab is ready to go alongside my medley of stuffed veg, because after a few hours of kung fu training, Simon must have built up an appetite. I hope he had a good time.
I'm back.
You look great in those.
That was incredible.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The way in which you use fantastic food and chef analogies
He's
to
a
teach you how to do
character,
it. He's really, really, really superb. One of the amazing things was at the end, we went up onto the roof, and then during this whole technique, with the poles.
Gosh, it sounds like the movies.
Honestly, I felt like I was a movie star.
Well,
This looks incredible.
It's sort of part and parcel of it. I like to do a feast for you guys, and we'll bring part of the crew in to eat all this because we can't eat it all.
How are we doing? I genuinely feel very flattered and very honoured. This has been brilliant, and also thank you to all the guys.
Yeah.
It's been a fantastic experience.
We're the new Hong Kong family.
Yeah. I've more than discovered what I hoped for in the last few days. From day one, from the first minute of going to the brewery and walking around and just things being pointed out and a different emphasis, it's been absolutely incredible. There's not one part of it that I haven't loved. It's been lovely coming and spending time with Jeremy because he is a friend, he's a close friend. I think he's thought very much about what he wanted to show. I feel very flattered and honoured that he took me on some childhood journeys and sharing places that he shared with his late father. That was a really lovely thing to do. And his treat for me at the end, sending me to the master and learning some martial arts, that is probably the greatest gift that he gave me.